got it down for you to be next.
No,
Oh, all right.
Well, I've been around here about as long as black pepper. My name is Faye Smith, and I hate to see us go backwards. Look, facts is facts. You twist it, throw it, here and there. I remember when Shadow Lakes was, you couldn't even go around it on a weekend for the hoodlums. And every little while, somebody gets around it. Nobody ever looks at that. It's good people here. But however, I can't promise Shadow Lakes anything because we got gates. That's just like me promising somebody to be in my backyard. It's private property. But however, I will promise this. I will not vote for anything to raise your taxes. He was talking about it, all the good, if been thinking of Shadow Lakes, he wouldn't have wanted to raise their taxes. They voted and voted it down. They probably needed that money that they needed for taxes. But if you quit buying stuff you don't have to have and save your money and we have plenty of money come in to pay the policemen often and not raise taxes. We got to watch it. You waste not, you need not. That's just the way it goes. And it's too much money buying stuff we don't need. Now, we're talking about Novi Road. I was saving money when I was in there of the motor fuel to get it. We've done some work, but we didn't have enough because that was not TIF money that we could use. Well, it got done. Now, I was putting in pipe, and I bought pipe. I don't know what happened to it. The rats might have eaten it, what it got gone. I heard the Cold City got it. But listen, if a disease starts among mosquitoes, you ain't got time to fight it. And I have got done away with at least half of the mosquitoes here in town. Mosquito debatement, drops a little pill in there, they can fight it. And we needed that money. We needed the workers to do it. The workers, you don't see them out no more. They're doing something somewhere, I don't know. I'm sure he keeps them busy. But hey, we need the streets cleaned out. The water's standing. I got a pond started back there that I worked out. It's filled up. Nobody cares. Let me tell you something. I will not raise your taxes, do anything to raise your taxes. And that water bill, I know about that. It's a long story. It will come out before the election, I'm sure. Because it's not the way everybody says it is. We paying an awful high water bill, and then we got to open up at Burkhart's and pay about $30 more on top of that. Nobody says anything about it. It is true, it's too salty to drink, but he knows and I know. You have to have that to take the radiation out. Now, another thing, I'll try to act in a way, when I go to McDonald's or I go to the dollar store, I'll act nice and neat. You won't have to call 911 on me. Now, I will do everything in my power to do the right thing. But I will not. If you don't need it, you don't need it. Save it for the rainy day. And if they'd have done that, I don't know now, there's about close to 600, I'm not sure, 600 to a million after TIF 1 was closed. What? I don't know what they done with that money, but that would have took care of that police fund if they put it there. That was extra. What happened to the extra money? We don't buy candy for the kids. Thank you, and may God bless every one of you.
Hello. I can't believe it's been 4 years already since our last Meet the Candidate here. It's an honor and privilege to be back in front of you again. I appreciate the invite, as I'm sure all the other candidates do. I'm not going to stand here and bloviate with a bunch of different things. It's just a waste of all our time. The main thing is that I retired after 32 years from the State Highway Department Bureau of Maintenance. I'm a retired Teamster. I drove the trucks. I ran the jackhammers. I laid the asphalt. I did the work. I was able to identify how bad our streets were. Our streets were in horrible condition. For some reason, I'm not gonna lament on it, they were neglected. Myself and our council, in our last 3.5 to 4 years, have spent over $1.3 million just to play catch-up to fix these roads. It's unacceptable. There's still so much that needs to be done. The reason I'm running for re-election is to finish what we have started. And with your support, I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Anybody have any other cards that you've got turned in yet? Questions? Okay. All right, Mary will be first reading off questions that are directed to individual panel members and maybe multiples off the cards that are presented. After that's done, we're going to open up the floor for just general questions. Okay, Mary?
Okay, this is for Mayor Rowland. What businesses have moved or are coming into Braidwood?
Well, I don't have a list in front of me right now, but just off the top of my head,